What is going on, YouTube? Before we kick this one off, guys, can you please drop a thumbs up on your way in? Okay, guys, before we kick this one off, let me just pull up the live stream here, the live chat up in my phone really quickly. Just pull that up. Don't forget, guys, smash that like button on your way in here. It really does help the channel grow, and it does help YouTube recommend our channel to others, okay? Let's get it, guys. My boy Adam wants to talk about FAMI. Thanks for that super chat, Adam. It really does help us here on the channel a lot. FAMI. Now, this stock did see some more buying pressure on it. Now, as you can see here, guys, go back to this one. And to pull up these key statistics really quickly, as you can see here, guys, this thing saw over 1 billion shares being traded, with a total of 1.33 billion shares was moved around in today's trading. Now, as you can see here, that turnover rate was tremendous, guys, over 470%. Now, if we take a look here at this one-day chart for FAMI, guys, as you can see here, this thing is seeing some huge gaps up. Now, the only concern here, guys, is the lack of support that is being built on the way up, guys. And don't forget, smash that like button, guys. We only have currently only 43 thumbs up, guys. It's 87 of us here in this live stream. Don't forget to smash that like button. But as you can see here, today's trading was very strange, okay? Huge volume came here into the stock, but as you can see here, today's open was 45 cents, with the high being 53, guys, and the low being 37 cents. So this thing did see some huge volatility today. Now, like I was saying about that turnover rate, that thing is a little bit concerning, guys, a little bit concerning. Shout out to my boy CJ, he just sent us a super chat. Shout out to you, man. He wants to talk about Prog as well as DATs. Coming right up, CJ. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow we do start our admission fee to get into our Wall Street Bets chat. Not only that, guys, the 1K to 100K challenge as well. We will be charging a $10 fee, guys, per month. But if you're already in the Discord, guys, you do not have to pay a thing ever moving forward. So with that being said, guys, shout out to everyone that is already in the Discord. You guys do have a early seat, okay? Now, shout out to Julian for that super chat, and it reads, no ticker, all love, man. That is very eye-opening, guys. I do see that you guys appreciate what I do here. My boy Champ Steel wants to talk about AMC. Let's talk about FAMI, guys. We will get over to AMC. Now, let's check out this order flow distribution from today's trading here. Order flow distribution is telling us that we do see some selling pressure on that large scale orders. Okay, if we look here at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, guys, it is just showing a huge presence here. Okay, with today's large scale being as big of a gap that we see here today, it is very concerning that we will see a red day here coming up tomorrow, guys. Now, if we take a look here at the medium, the inflow does show some buying pressure on that medium scale. Not only that, we do see some buying pressure on the small So we do see some buying pressure by the retail investor today, which really drove this stock up, and they were buying by the boatload. As you can see here, huge volume. If you compare that to the average, guys, it isn't even comparable whatsoever. It is just quite massive, guys. That turnover rate, like I said, is very, very high, okay? But if you look there at the range, guys, it is in our favor. If you take a look here at institutional holdings, institutions doesn't have a huge presence here in FAMI, guys. Only 2.6 million shares they are currently holding. That isn't a lot. That isn't enough to have sway here in the stock. But if we take a brief look here back at the key statistics, guys, as you can see here, looking here at the shares outstanding compared to the free float, it is a sure thing that the retail investors do hold more of that free float than the institutions, guys. But moving forward, I do believe tomorrow will be a red day for FAMI. Now, the next stock we're going to talk about here, guys. Let's take a look here. CJ wants to talk about Prog. My boy CJ, what's good? Let's see how many thumbs up you guys left here. Only 79, guys. Let's bump that up to 100. Let's bump that up to 100. Okay, now as you can see here, PROG did see some nice buying pressure, guys. Huge buying pressure on today's trading. Not only that, we do see some buying pressure in the aftermarket hours. Now, what I really want to pay attention to on this thing here, well, I want you guys to pay attention, is this buying pressure that we see here. Okay, guys, this thing did spike towards today's high, which is $1.58. But as you can see here is these institutional pullouts. I want you guys to pay attention to that. It's hard to you can't identify these on a 10-minute chart, a 3-minute chart, a 2-minute chart. It's just not going to work out, guys. So that is why we use this 1-minute chart, so we can predict the next cool down. Now, seeing that these candles are pretty tight, shout out to my boy Chris West. Obi, I gotta ask you, on your thumbnail and the astronaut's reflection on the visor, it looks like Darth Maul. Was that intentional? Ater, please, and thanks. So you do, I guess he found the Easter egg, guys. Chris, that is crazy that you pointed that out. And like some of you guys know, I am a huge Star Wars fan. So Obi-Wan is my favorite character. So guys, if you ever see anyone calling me Obi, now you know why. May the force be with us. Now guys, as you can see here, Prog, this spike here and seeing these institutional pullouts was one huge indicator that this thing was going to start seeing some selling pressure on the stock. But the way this thing closed at a key, guys, was a huge indicator that this thing was going to see some buying pressure. Okay, huge indicator of buying pressure, guys. Now, what I want you guys to take a very close look at is that volume. Back to this day chart. As you can see here, 20 million shares was only moved around on this day. And we do see a nice spike in price here. But on today's trading, guys, it was close to 5 times the day before's trading. Now, if we look here at the estimated borrow fee, guys, we do see this 14.95%, which isn't much whatsoever. But I do want you guys to take a look here at this order flow distribution. And as you can see here, guys, large scale orders in the last 5 days, if we add them up completely, guys, the inflow is looking very good. My boy Brandon sent us a super chat. Shout out to you. And oh yeah, guys, I forgot to do this. I forgot to mention this, guys. You know what that is? Get 100 likes. Give us 100 likes. I will. Let's get 100 likes in here, guys. We only have currently 96. We need 4 away, guys. And I'm gonna tell you something. got to mention, I think you guys will like this. Come on, guys, we're only 4 away. Let's see that thing hit 100. 4 thumbs up. That's all we need is 4 likes really quickly, guys. How many thumbs up is it now? 100. All right, guys. Now, I forgot to even mention this. It kind of blew my mind. But seeing Brandon drop his super chat today, guys, reminded me. In fact, he pointed it out to me, guys. He said, congratulations on 20K subscribers, guys. And honestly, I wasn't aware of that until he pointed that out, guys. So if you've been here for a while, you guys know how far we came here on the channel. Not only that, guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me here day in, day out, coming to these live streams. Not only that, guys, being in the Discord, being very active, giving out good plays, just a good vibe, guys. So that being said, I appreciate everything you guys have been doing, and I do love the support that I am seeing, guys. You guys will keep me going. All right, so back to Prog, guys. My boy Paywall, never first green day for me in a week with that triple bottom on Ater. This is something I was telling you guys about. We just called it on the double, but thanks for the routinely showing up to educate. Congrats on the 20K. Peace, Obi. Gotta take my hat off to that one, guys. My boy Freeman wants to talk about KPLT. Shout out to you. Guys, thanks a lot, man. What more can I say? I never thought for 1 minute that I would be considered a YouTuber, okay? And guys, you guys are making my dreams come true. That's all I can say about that. All right, don't want to get too emotional, family. All right, back to Prog. Large scale orders is looking very good. We add that across the board, guys. Huge buying pressure. It is looking in our favor, but looking here at that medium and small, retail investor does have interest in this stock right now. That is why we see the high volume, huge high volume. Now, guys, you know how we do at the end of the live stream. We go on our AMC rant. So if you're an AMC guy, I don't think you want to miss out on that. I want to hear all angles of you guys' aspects on what I got to say about AMC, guys. So stick around. That is going to be a controversial type of topic, guys. We're looking here at DatChat. Now, guys, if you've been on the channel for a while, you know we call this thing, we call it the major buy alert on the IPO date. In fact, we call it that aftermarket hours. Now, this is what I call an investment. Now, seeing these 2 back-to-back red days, shout out to my boy G. No, that's my boy Dustin. My boy Dustin. Dustin been around here for quite some time. If LFG was a ticker, you know, but he wants to talk about MMAT as well as FSR. All right, so my boy Champ throwing over. Oh, my boy Champ. I love that name, Champ. Working that muscle, huh? Shout out to you, man. Just the love and support, guys. In fact, if you ask me, I consider us a big family. If you ever can, if you're not in the Discord and you're watching this, guys, everyone that is in the Discord can tell you right now you're missing out. Okay, and you do want to get there before tomorrow's close, because we will be charging, guys, to get in there. So celebration for everyone that is already in the Discord. And we do have the Super Bowl pool coming up tonight, guys. I will not forget to put those tickers out there. Not the tickers, but the card. I will be putting up the card right after this live stream. So if you are a football fan and you are in the Discord, get over to the sports right now and slap that chair. Slap that seat, guys. Now back to the stock at hand. DatChat, guys. Like I was saying, we caught this thing at the IPO date. Now, looking here, guys, this is why I say this thing is an investment. We didn't build any type of support levels on this climb, guys. But as you can see here, these 2 back-to-back red days isn't too bad on the stock. We just got another super chat. Got to do my shout out, my boy Mark. And 5150. wants to talk about IRNT. Always got to show love. Yeah, man, big family. You know, we got them early seats is the easy seats, guys. So if you do got an early seat in any stock that I called out there and you are reaping benefits, let the chat know. Let the chat know, guys, because the gains are going to speak for itself. Now, if we look here at today's trading, the volume was okay, nothing to brag about. It was double its average, but DatChat doesn't have many bag holders, so of course we're going to see a high turnover rate here, especially when we see green days. Now, if you are still holding on this stock, give me a thumbs up in the comment section really quickly, guys. I just want to see how many people are still holding on DATs with me. Okay, guys, you know I am very transparent, and when I sell a stock, I tell you guys. In fact, I tell you when I'm locking in anything. So you guys know we're still in this play. But looking here at the 1 minute chart, as you can see here, those institutional pullouts came about basically across the whole. A lot of stocks that's been in the uptrend did see some institutional pullouts on during the same time, and we saw that across the whole market, guys. Now looking here, inflow, okay, 65.17. The outflow being coming in at a flat 60. If we look here at the large scale orders in the last 5 days for DatChat, this thing is looking very good. In fact, guys, if we continue to see the buying pressures that we have been seeing here on the large scale, that will be a $25 stock here pretty soon. As you can see here, the 52-week high being $18.50. Just had to take a breath on that one. $18.50. Okay, we set that yesterday. Now, guys, if you were one of the unlucky ones, okay, and you did buy this thing at $18.49, so I say, yes, this is the time to be averaging down. You want to do that like yesterday, okay? Now, you do have time to try to squeeze in there on the average down right in the beginning of the pre-market. But what I want you guys to understand that this isn't a trade. Please do not play it like a trade, because you will leave a lot of money on the table. This is an investment. Moving forward, I do think that we'll see another green day, but I do believe it will be high in volume with some large scale orders in our favor, guys. So you know what that means. Now, the next stock I want to talk to you guys about is shout out to Chris West. He wants to talk about that Ater. In fact, out of everybody, as far as the Darth Lords, if I had to choose between Bane, Vader, and Maul, gotta go with Maul, baby. That double-edged sword. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. Double-edged lightsaber. Let's call it that. But looking here at Ater, guys, what I was telling you about that double bottom. Double bottom. I'm even made a funny joke. Look at that rack. All right, guys. Seeing one of those double bottoms is expected to see some buying pressure right after that. Okay, so seeing that this is forming, it is a very good chance that Ater might just be seeing levels towards $16. Okay, we're like the high 16s, maybe even the low 17s, guys. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The only thing that Ater is missing, take a look here at the analysis. It's that large scale presence as far as the inflow goes, guys. That is what this stock is missing. That is the only thing that this stock is missing. If we look here at that small as well as that medium, it's in our favor. We do see the buying pressure by the retail investor. I'm sorry about that, guys. But if you look here at the turnover rate, 90.04% isn't high whatsoever, due to the fact that this thing has been in a slight brief downtrend. So when this tends to happen for the second time, a lot of people start to sell during that time. So people that were in position with some gains locked in some today. Now, Looking here at Ater, guys, what I want you guys to take a look here at is that 1 minute chart. See you later, Ater. Now, the buying pressure. This thing started seeing buying pressure when everyone least expected it, guys. Now, if that was you guys, write something in the comment section, alright? Because that was me. Now, this thing creeped up on us, guys. As you can see here, this thing started to tumble down. We saw that $9.11 on today's low coming in pretty quickly. Okay, but as you can see here, it wasn't too long before this thing saw a reversal and going up to levels of $11.78. Now that is incredible. Nice buying pressure. Me personally, guys, I've been sitting on this stock, back pocketing. I haven't been trying to watch it too much because this isn't our main focus here on the channel right now, guys. We know what stock we really focused on, but we know this is a side play for us, so nothing to panic about here. But looking here at these downtrend, selling pressure, okay? Aftermarket is very spotty, okay? So not too much volume came in the aftermarket today, but I do believe Ater can see a slight gain like we saw here today. Now, we do not want this thing to moon rocket. We want to build some support levels on our way up, just like let me show you guys. Just like once we dropped through here, guys, and we started to go up here, we were building support levels, okay? Built some support around here, and that is why we are bouncing right now, guys. Holding nice support is a huge indicator that this thing may be forming its last wall on this double bottom. And if you guys know what that means, we should be seeing a nice green candle here on a day coming pretty soon, guys, sooner than we think. Just like this thing creeped us on us. Shout out Adam for that super sticker. Super stickers you guys be dropping off is some of the most coolest things I saw. Some of them be very, very funny, guys. Anytime that I'm sounding tired or bummed out, guys, some of you guys tend to put a smile on my face with those super chats, guys. But not super chats, super stickers. But yeah, as far as Ater though, please guys do not panic on this thing. I know a lot of people have been saying I hope Ater turns around here pretty soon. You have to have faith, guys, and trust the process. As you can see here, we have been doing pretty well for ourselves. So shout out to Brandon. Again, my boy Drew. Boy Drew always show his love and appreciation, guys. Shout out to you. But we're going to look here at PED. PED, Drew. Now, the strange thing about this stock is that average volume. As you can see here, this stock doesn't see too much volume. For the average to only be 242,000. But if we look here, guys, that medium was total gridlock, with the outflow surpassing the inflow. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. Let's take a look at the pre-market. We do see some spotty trading here. And very, very spotty trading, but this thing did go up a little bit in price, like 3% in the pre-market. Very spotty, very, very spotty trade here. These type of stocks I tend to stay away from due to the lack of volume. Isn't really of my liking. But if we look here at the analysis on this thing, large scale orders in the last 5 days, we do see the 28th and the 29th, but low turnover rate here. Let's take a look at the institutional holdings are. Institutions doesn't have a huge presence here either. So looking here, I would not, I'm not saying it isn't gains in this stock, guys, but low volume stocks isn't my cup of tea. because we like to ride the lightning. And as you can see here, guys, 41.11% on that estimated borrow fee. Taking a look here at the 1-day chart. This stock is in an overall uptrend though, guys. As you can see here, it was once 92 cents. We're currently sitting at $1.53. Now, due to the fact that it being low volume, guys, I do not trust those type of stocks. But the only thing that is saving this and is actually changing my mind a little bit about it is seeing that low institution holding. Okay, now anytime a stock has a huge presence of institutional holdings and we see a low volume, that is a red flag for me. But what saved this stock, in my opinion, was the low ownership by the institutions. Okay, so that turns everything around. Look here, recent high being $3.50 and that 52-week low being 92 cents, guys. Risk versus reward is in your favor, Drew. Okay, on this play. Now, looking at that low institutional holdings, guys, this may be a good stock to hop in here pretty soon. But looking at all the indicators that I see here, I do believe PED will see a green day, guys. Not saying much, Drew, but this thing should see a green day. Now, next stock Drew wants to talk about is NXT-ID. NXT-ID is a part of New York. It's part of the NASDAQ. As you can see here, 35 cents was the recent bottom here, but if we look at the 52-week low, it's 29 cents, guys. So seeing that it bounced off that 35, and it was quite some time earlier this year that this thing saw the 29 cents. I do believe this stock is in a good position. It's basically in a good position. Now, looking here at the analysis, order flow distribution, large flows were in a very tight battle with that thin flow surpassing it slightly. Okay, but looking there at the medium as well as the small, we do see buying pressure on those levels, which gives us a huge indicator that the retail investor has his nose all in NXT-ID. Now, institutional holdings doesn't have a huge presence either. Back to this 1-minute chart, doesn't have a huge presence either. But looking at that 27.04% on the turnover, I'm pretty sure that this thing as well should see a green day tomorrow. Currently just hit 200 viewers, guys, and we only have 155 thumbs up. Let's pump that thing up to at least 180, guys. Everyone, if you haven't, rush that thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. My boy Drew just dropped us off another bomb. Shout out to Drew for that super chat. Freeman, we haven't forgot about you, and not you either, Paywall. Oh, Paywall was just showing some love, huh? Yeah, appreciate that, Paywall. But all in all, I do believe this stock should see some more buying pressure on it. Okay, it's obvious. I mean, very obvious. But for Freeman wants to talk about KPLT, guys. Catapult hold. Catapult. Okay, looking here at Catapult, as you can see here, man, look at this thing. 36,000 shares was moved around during this minute. Not many, guys, but this thing did shoot up briefly from $5.29 all the way to $5.69, guys. So very, very strange minute we saw there. Let's take a look here at the order flow distribution. So we know what we're really working with. As you can see here, large scale orders in the last 5 days is in the selling pressure favor. Okay, we're looking here at today's order flow distribution, obvious selling pressure, but we look here on the medium scale as well, selling pressure. But we do see that small outperforming the outflow. Now let's look at pre-market. As you can see here, we do see some buying pressure in the pre-market hours. Okay, so that is some buying pressure that isn't accounted for in this order flow distribution. So that's why the numbers are off a little bit, due to the fact that buying pressure in the pre and after market hours isn't accounted for. But back to this analysis on this thing, guys. Okay, guys, support resistance right now is at $5.92. Now we can break that resistance. This stock can do anything. KPLT is one of my favorites. Now this thing is in a slight, and when I say slight, guys, very, very slight downtrend. Nothing to panic about. I don't even like using the word downtrend in this case, but just keep it in layman's terms, guys. Downtrend. But seeing from this high, which was really this was higher than that day, but on the close, this was $7.59 on that high, guys. We're currently sitting at we saw $5.09 on today's trade. Now we're currently sitting at $5.55. Now if you're wondering, if you were the unlucky guy to buy the shares at $7.59, this is the time to be averaging down, because I do feel as though that KPLT is about to make a very quick swing. Okay, very quick swing. I do believe this thing will see a very, very high volume trading day. Now if we look here at this one-day trade, see 4 million shares here, 5 million, 6 million, 8 million, 5 million, 20 million. So it's been a while. 5 days of trading since this stock has traded over its average value. Okay, so not too concerning, due to the fact that if we look there at that turnover rate, it is always low, guys. So people that have gains are continuing to hold, guys. You do not want to be in a stock where all the people that are sitting in the green is selling their shares, okay, because that will in fact cause the stock to drop faster than a guy selling it for a loss, due to the fact that a guy that's selling it for a loss, who is this? What is PE? Okay, true. Now Chris West wants to talk about Ater. Wait, Chris wants to talk about Ater. No, we already talked about Ater. We're still on KPLT. But yeah, though, far as one thing about KPLT, estimated borrow fee right now is 43.70%. Isn't too high whatsoever. Okay, isn't high whatsoever. CEI, same rides over. CEI, you guys know I'm gonna tackle CEI. You know, I'm gonna put that thing in the headlock and just, you know, can't forget about CEI, guys. That is our second play of the challenge. You know, second play of the challenge, guys. That's something like that was going to happen for sure. But man, we have KPLT 3, 4, currently 6 more tickers we're going to go over before we can get to CEI, guys. Like I say, man, those super chats will get your ticker spoken about right away, guys. But KPLT, like I was saying, man, I do believe KPLT will see a green day here tomorrow, but expect the volume to be picking up here pretty soon with some very, very high volume trading days, which should shoot this stock and put us on our next leg up. Now, next stock we're going to talk about here from boy Dustin wants to talk about MMAT. MMAT, guys, as you can see here in this play, low turnover rate. Now, we have been covering this stock a lot here, live stream, guys. I don't know if the same people saying, but this stock does have a lot of interest, okay, especially by the retail investor eye. If we look here at the 52-week high, guys, it's $21.76 compared to what we are looking at now. Boy, Champ stay hitting the weights, man. Champ stay coming through. We are looking at MMAT. I hope I didn't. I think I did, guys. Alright. Fudge. Ooh, the chat is tripping. I could probably get it this way. I have no choice to get it this way right now. I have no freaking choice. Yeah, my boy Dustin. Alright, yeah though, Dustin. MMAT. Let's take a look here at this analysis really quick. Order flow. Large scale orders in the last 5 days is looking good. Today we didn't see any movement on either side as far as the large scale go, but we do see some selling pressure on that small as well as that medium. Now I'm pretty sure that selling on the small as well as the medium was most likely coming in around this time. But after that, this stock did see some small buying pressure, dipping again. But towards the close, guys, this thing did close pretty strong. Now we're only down 1.04% the aftermarket hours. But looking here at this day chart, guys, if this stock starts to trade sideways, that is a huge indicator that it is going to make its next leg up, guys. So the levels that we are seeing here right now is very, very, very interesting for you guys. So if you're not in this stock already, guys, put it in your watch list, because I might be putting this in the major buy alert here pretty soon if this thing can show me that it may be on its next leg up. Now the next stock I'm going to talk about here from my boy Dustin, FSR. Pfizer. I don't need freaking Pfizer. Fisker. Fucking Fisker. Alright, let me check this really quickly. Now we see that thing being at $12.14 on the recent bottom here. 52-week low being $8.70. If we look at there at that 52-week high, it's $31.96. But what I want you guys to take a look at is what the analyst price target here on the stock. They believe this thing on a high standpoint is $40. But if we look to the left, the recommendation on this thing is an overall buy. Okay, a overall buy. Now, the only thing that you have to look at this, guys, is how many base analyst ratings are there. Now, if it's just one guy, you really can't go off much of his just one opinion. But when you see anything over 10 guys, most of the time they're right. Now, if we look here at the estimated borrow fee, it is very low, only 2.30%. So this isn't a short squeeze target whatsoever. But guys, this stock is coming from that $15.95. Now this may just be a cool down, but keep your eyes out on that volume, because if this creeps lower than what we closed here today, this stock will see even a bigger fall. Okay, only that 2.30% 0.27% isn't nothing. Now, with that being said, that turnover rate is only 1.92%. Now, that is very ideal. The only thing I don't like is that range being over that on that very, very low number. Okay. One time the range is sometimes bigger than that turnover rate is when a lot of people are selling for a loss. So this may be what we are seeing here. Now, the next stock I want to talk to you guys about, shout out to Dustin, my boy Champ, IRNT. The Iron Now, $47. Who's that unlucky guy? Guys, if you ever been that unlucky to buy, say for instance, you bought this stock and you were so unlucky you bought it at $47.50. Anyone here that is watching this video, have you ever been that unlucky? Now, guys, looking here at the type of numbers that came here in IRNT, the volume was 9.71 million, with the average being 4.44 million. Now, those numbers isn't anything to brag about, but you see that 14.88% drop. Okay, guys, now during these 3 days of trading here, the stock was either going to make or break. Like I tell you guys all the time, anytime a stock see a drop or a rise and it starts to see some consolidation, anything over 2 days, guys, that stock is cooking some type of pressure, whether that is buying pressure or selling pressure. In this case, guys, it was building selling pressure. Okay, so anytime we see these things trading sideways, we do not touch them. We wait until we see how the market reacts. Well, the company's share price reacts in this case. So with that being said, guys, we're not just going to make good calls here, guys. We're going to teach and not preach, guys, because my goal is to make everyone here a better trader, so we all can make better trades. More heads are better than one, especially if we're in the Discord as much that we have been, guys. I know you guys have been keeping that Discord pretty active. Everyone putting their head together. Everyone is wondering, what is this mysterious third trade of this 1K to 100K challenge in 15 trades or less? Now, guys, CE guy got too much meat on the bone to be throwing that thing away right now, guys. All right, so a lot of people have been asking, what is the next trade for the 30th? I mean, for the first, guys. We're not picking number 3 tomorrow. All right, that was never in the plan, guys. I don't know where that came from. We were just making an announcement that we're going to be running the Discord a little bit different. Now, iron that though. Anyone that is looking at this stock, yes, that dip is looking very appealing, man. Very appealing. Seeing that this thing dropped 17.42% during today's aftermarket, it's crazy. Now, we see IronNet Advanced Presence Threat Solution Provider of the Year by Cybersecurity Breakthrough. What's that all about? What's that all about, guys? Innovative leader transforming boopity boop. The awards program is conducted by Cybersecurity Breakthrough, an independent market intelligence organization that recognizes the top companies, technologies, and products in the global information security market. This is the second consecutive year that IronNet has won a Cybersecurity Breakthrough Award. Not enough to push the stock. Okay. I know people probably was buying that thing just off that slight news. Guys, you got to know what news is going to push the stock up, because not every news pushes the stock up. Guys, sometimes mergers can tank a stock bad. All right, so you got to know how to pick them and choose. So with that being said, guys, anyone that is looking for that third trade, guys, the reason why we're not jumping into anything in such a rush, because we have to be accurate. Okay, have to be a marksman. But that's all I got to say about IRNT, guys. This dip does look good, but it may be a falling knife. Now, guys, you know how we approach something like this, and that is, say for instance, you have $5,000 in buying pressure. Your initial buy-in this stock will be $500. I know a lot of people are like, what, I'm going to make off $500, this and that. But you got to think it this way, guys. If this stock continues to fall, you have most of your buying pressure to get a nice dip. Your 10% only ensures you the early seat and the extra buying pressure once you start to see the extra buying power once you start seeing the buying pressure rushing in really quickly, or if you can identify those type of signals, guys, which I'm going to be teaching you as we go forward. Once you learn how to identify those signals, you will know when to add the rest of your buying power in the stock, or more of the percent wise. So with that being said, guys, play it safe, play it smart. Now. Always got to show love. My boy Mark Hall. Adam, what's good? Drew Peterson wants to talk about BRN. But before we get to that, Drew, we do got to take a look here at CEI. Not to cut anyone off or anything, we do have to brief the guys back home about CEI stock. Now, guys, if you are still holding the shares, I need a favor. I need you guys to throw a seat in the comment section. I want to see how many people are still holding CEI, which is our second play in the 1K to 100K challenge with 15 trades or less. Now, guys, a lot of people that is steadily asking me, what is trade number 3? Are you announcing that on the 31st? I mean, on the 1st. Those are more than likely the people that have sold their shares and they are itching to make the next trade. Now, guys, things is going to fluctuate depending on how long we're going to be holding CEI. Now, looking at everything that is in front of us, volume is lower than yesterday's. But where we may see a huge jump is when these earnings start to come out. But guys, the way that things are moving, CEI can't touch $7. You heard it here first. Okay, guys, I've been preaching that this thing was going to bust a 52-week high weeks ago, months ago, guys. We were talking about CEI late August. Late August, we made the major buy alert. Got in 47 cents. And guys, yesterday, where I was absent most of the time, I was up over 1,000% and didn't know it. And didn't even know it, guys. Left my phone at home. Didn't have no way of knowing. But I had faith, guys. I had faith that CEI was going to do its thing. So I had faith in my position, guys. I was kind of worried. I was hoping that it didn't go down, and I didn't want everyone panicking. And I wasn't anywhere to be found. But take a look here at the analysis for CEI. As you can see here, guys, this is where I talk about next leg up. Anytime a stock is starting to consolidate from a rise in price or a drop, a significant rise or drop, and it starts to consolidate, that stock is building some type of pressure. You guys are going to learn these indicators as well. I'm going to keep beating it in your skull until you Figure it out. Now, as you can see here, guys, next leg up, this thing actually built some buying pressure, and it shows. Okay, the numbers don't lie, man. This thing shot up to $4.85. Who would have thought, right? Now, a lot of us are up over 300% on this play. Okay, a lot of us are up over 300. I know it's a lot of people up over 200. It's a lot of people up over 100, and they actually came in late, guys. So that being said, guys, CEI is still in a good place. It is a lot of people that are in the green right now. Okay, not too many bag holders are in CEI right now, guys. So that is very awesome. Very awesome. We do not have to worry about this thing being panic sold, because we do have the wiggle room. Now back to my boy Drew. We just got another super chat. Just got another super chat from my boy David. He wanna talk about XEXO and FAMI. My man said, think you might have talked about FAMI. I got you again, bro, because a lot of people have came into the live stream and probably want to hear it as well. Missed it already. Could you just give me a quick summary? Also trying to switch over from Robinhood to Webull. Do you suggest a transfer or pulling of the money? Honestly, it really depends on if they're trades, if you're in the green, or if you're in the red in the stock. If you're red in it, guys, you know how I feel about selling for a loss. That is something we do not do. So my suggestions to you is just to transfer over the stock. But you do want to have some buying pressure to pull over there as well, guys, because we will let you trade as soon as the pre-market opens. As soon as the aftermarket, like, bro, that's a very good tool to have, guys, trading during the pre and aftermarket hours, because not only that, those really show the best times to sell a stock, okay, due to the spikes that we see there. But yeah, though, CEI is looking very, very good, man. And shout out again to my boy. Gotta give you another shout out, man. My boy David. David came through, man. My boy Paywall with that super sticker. Okay, my boy Champ, keep coming through. I see some news about Naked. But back to the topic at hand, my boy Drew wants to talk about ESNC. Now, overall downtrend. Levels you want to look, key levels you don't want to pass is $2.95. If this thing passed $2.95, this thing can be set in the 52-week low here very soon. Okay, sooner than later, guys. But overall, yes, it isn't looking good at all for ENSC. Now, if you bought in at $5.57, I would average down, due to the fact that it is a very good chance that this thing may just challenge $2.95 area, and if it bounces off that, ENSC can see $3.75 type of levels if that comes in play tomorrow. If this thing can challenge that $2.95 in bounce, that bounce is going to be tremendous, okay, due to the fact that how close it is to the 52-week low. We see this happen all the time, guys. I mean, these so-called market makers need to come up with some better tactics, guys. Now, if we look here at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, as you can see here, we do see some buying pressure, guys, in a nice amount. Not only that, that selling pressure on the medium and the small wasn't too devastating for us, okay? The only thing is here, that large scale order could have been bigger. But the selling pressure on this thing is real, guys. Let's take a look here at the 1 minute. 1 minute charts. Very spotty trade. Okay, the volume that came in here today was only 448.18 thousand. Very low volume. Very, very low. Turnover rate is okay, but I do expect ENSC. Hopefully it bounces off those levels, but I want to see it challenge it, because if it challenges, it gives us a great opportunity to see that $3.75 here relatively quickly, then slow. Next stock I wanted to goodbye. How is the stream, guys? I think they bull stuff at me. I don't think they telling me the truth. Open this widget. Is connection good, guys? Are we good on that connection? Drew, I ain't do the BRN just yet. Guys, let me know what that connection on. The stream is fine. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. Yeah. BRN. Let me make sure I got it right. Make sure I got it right. Guys, you guys be moving this chat so fast. Like I was saying though. BRN. Like I was saying though, guys, I say this all the time. Might not have the biggest YouTube channel, might not have the best. I do got the best and most loyal subscribers out there, guys, so wouldn't trade that for nothing. And as you can see here, guys, today's value low, very low. The average very low. 52-week high, $6.99. 52-week low, 76 cents. Risk versus reward. The risk is in the favor in this situation. Okay, what I want you to take a look at though is that order flow distribution. As you can see here, we do see that outflow, none on the inflow. So during the trading day, guys, it wasn't any institutions buying this stuff during the trading day. Okay, but we do see some selling pressure on that small scale as well as the medium, but not too much to brag on the medium due to the fact that the numbers were so close. But the small did show its butt off. Now, order flow distribution, we do see that, but I do expect this thing to see a slow but short red day. Okay, somewhere between 2 and 3% on the close. Now, my boy King David wants to talk about DS. Shout out to David Yapini, that super chat. But yes, we just took care of my boy. Let's do Naked N. Okay, NAK. Northern Dynasties. Northern did come down though. Did cool down, guys. What do we expect on a trade like this? Well, it's an investment long term, but guys, like I was saying, this thing's going to cool off here pretty soon. But this was really speculative buying, guys. Take a look at the news. So nothing recent that came out on it. But if we look here at this institutional holdings, guys, they only own 7.7% of the shares outstanding. Okay, so institutions doesn't have too huge of a presence here. Not too much. Looking here though, guys, this thing is in a overall downtrend from the 62 cent high. Now, as long as this thing doesn't go past levels of 40 cents, nothing to panic about just yet. Nothing to panic about ever, guys. If you know how to play the market right, can outperform it. But AIKI, guys. This stock, this is what we call an emotional stock. Roller coaster stock. But looking here, today's volume was very, very nice, 7 million. Okay, compared to its average being 2.31 million, guys. All I can say is nice volume, right? But looking here at the shares outstanding compared to that share free float, guys, is extreme. But I want you guys to take a look here at the order flow distribution, which is very important on this stock, guys. Large scale orders in the last 5 days is the problem here in this play right now. Okay. Now looking at the large scale here, guys, we do see the outflow showing some buying pressure, selling pressure, and we do see the medium selling pressure as well as the small. So this thing did see some overall selling pressure. Take a look here at the 1 minute chart on the play. We did. Do I got my WAP up? Nah. We did close right above the VWAP. Sign of buying pressure in the aftermarket. And just to check in on you guys, let me see how many thumbs up you guys left so far. So far, because we're going to be getting off here pretty soon. All right, guys, I'm about to see 215. Guys, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I ain't even gonna ask you to hit it no more, guys. I'm satisfied with the 215. I do love that appreciation you guys show. Damn, Drew be coming with them bombs for y'all, bro. All right. AEZS buying pressure, nice buying pressure, closing with 63% gain right here at the close. Nice stagnant buying pressure. Okay, aftermarket, we do see some buying pressure with 11.87% in the gain on it. But guys, this thing saw 93 cents in the aftermarket. Crazy, guys. This stock is just moving up in today's trading. Now, guys, this is one of those stocks that did see that somewhat sideways trading, because if you look here, this stock was basically trading in the same levels. Now, this stock actually was cooking buying pressure, as you can see here, guys. So anytime you come across something like this, do a little DD on it, and you will be able to make money on it, man. If it is a buying pressure type of situation, you will be able to make money on that. And they very accurate, guys. It's going to see some type of breakthrough or breakdown. Now in this case, it broke through, guys. It broke through. Now if we look here at again, if we look at the support and resistance line, guys, we're closer towards the support levels. Now we do want to approach that resistance and break it. Okay, we look here at the institutional holdings. They only hold 1.82%, which isn't much. Okay, isn't much whatsoever, guys. So with that being said, I do believe tomorrow we'll see even a bigger bull run than we saw here during today's trade, which is 25.63% gain. I do believe at the close tomorrow it will close with a higher percent. All right, fellas. All right, fellas. Man, look, check it out, guys. I'm cutting off the super chats. Not sending more. All right, I mean, you can send a super chat if you just want to show some love or anything, guys, but do not drop a super chat expecting to get your ticker heard, because we are cutting that off. You got to get ready for the rundown video, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what, guys? This is a secret. Do not tell nobody. Not, all right, not what is said in this live stream stays in this live stream, guys. And that video will contain a major buy alert. All right, guys. Those people listening. The SEC is listening. All right, so we gotta be discreet on that. All right, guys. You didn't get that information around here. Now, next stock we're gonna talk about. I don't know where I say talk to, but I wish these stocks did talk to me, guys. We would be billionaires by now. HEXO. Stock yelling out to you. Sell me and the earnings are going to be bad. Wish I had that bug in my ear, but currently don't. As you can see here, key indicators, sure. As you can see here, man, the open $1.82. Guys, we hit that low like the second the market opened up, very quickly. Now, throughout the day, we saw some buying pressure, somewhat barcoding Betty. Not too much of a fancy closing, seeing as though that we do see this after market hours up 1.9%. Take a look here at the order flow distribution. That is telling us that this thing hasn't saw any buying pressure whatsoever on the large scale except for the 29th, and that wasn't a much difference. But looking here at the medium as well as the small, guys, flip-flop with the outflow actually surpassing the inflows on the medium scale, and the small inflow surpassing the outflow. Now, the gaps between those two wasn't big enough for one side to take off. So that's why this stock only went up 1.10% during the trading day. It was a very tight battle. Very tight battle, guys. But moving forward, though, looking at everything that's going on day chart, we're going to see a red day. We're going to see a red day here, guys. We're going to see another red day. All right. We hit the 52-week low today. This thing is going to set another 52-week low. Very good chance it can set a 52-week low tomorrow, guys. So with that being said, just hold off on buying it. As you can see here, it's in an overall downtrend. Of course, you want to, it's a time to buy a stock and sell a stock. So you want to make sure you buy this thing. If you want to buy it, make sure you buy it at the right time for the right price, and vice versa for selling it. Selling it at the right time for the right price as well. So apply that to your trading and you will be the real deal. Now, FAMI. Hope you're still here, David. Hope you're still here. Okay, now as you can see here, guys, man, 59 cents does look good on this stock, doesn't it? Now, looking at that volume here, David, huge volume. All right, huge volume. 1.33 billion, with the average only being 71.03 million. That is outstanding. That is outstanding, guys. Now, as you can see here, the turnover rate being 470%. That is quite high, but you got to look at it this way, guys. This stock just shot up from 19 cents relatively quickly. Huge volume trading days. Okay, after being beat down to that 19, which was the 52-week low. So with that being said, guys, it is a good chance that FAMI, I repeat, that FAMI will be seen 52-week high levels, guys. It's a very good chance, especially if the retail investors keeps their nose in AMI, guys. As you can see here, the numbers never lie. The large scale did outperform everything else. The outflows large did outperform the inflows large. If we look there at the medium and the small, guys, we do see some buying pressure. Okay, so the retail investor really did its thing here. The retail investor was buying this thing up left and right like hotcakes. Okay, but FAMI, like I was telling you guys, I do believe this thing can see a green day tomorrow on a swing cycle. I do believe it's going to find itself in a swing cycle. Okay, slowly going up, trying to find its medium. But the way the retail investor is buying this thing, institutions are selling it, we're going to see swing cycles in this stock. Meaning anyone that is a day trader that is watching this, that watches the channel, guys, keep your eye out on FAMI. You will have great opportunities to buy at a day's low and sell it that day's high, or swing it for the next day for even better gains. That is what we call a swing cycle. Ticker DS, please be the last one. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Ticker DS is the last super chat, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gotta get that rundown in, guys. Now, I just want to say this again for anyone that missed this part of the video, guys. If you're not in the Discord now, by October 1st close, we're not talking close of the aftermarket tomorrow, guys. Close of the trading day tomorrow. The Wall Street Bets chat section, as well as the 1K to 100K challenge, will be closed. Okay, guys. Only people will be able to get in that chat is people that is already in the Discord, as well as any paid member that is paying for the Wall Street Bets section. Okay, guys, the Wall Street Bet section. Okay, guys. So that being said, one thing about DS though, guys, low volume, guys. Now, very spotty trading, going up 1.08%, which isn't much. Drive Shack has been seeing a drought on its volume. Now, looking here at that low turnover rate, that's expected, especially when you're under volume like that, guys. But let's take a look here at the order flow distribution. We do see some selling pressure on the large, selling pressure on the medium, as well as the small. Selling pressure across the board here on this stock, but we did see some slight buying pressure. Very slight buying pressure during pre-market. So, I do believe this stock will see a red day tomorrow as well. Not too much buying pressure is on this thing to actually believe it will make a turnaround tomorrow. Let's take a look here. Do we got any more? Okay, now that we got those super chats out the way, guys, you know all our plays is going to be in the rundown. We're gonna go all the plays, side plays that we in, and I hope you guys heard what I whispered. I'm not sure if you guys did. Let's see if I got the reaction out of it. I don't think you guys heard it. But, oh yeah, guys, and we are having that raffle. We are having a raffle for a MacBook Pro, guys. Do want a ticket? The tickets is only $25, guys. We will be giving it away officially on Thanksgiving, okay? MacBook Pro. Nice laptop, guys, can be given away as a great gift or used as a trading tool. So, very good thing to have, guys. Now, as you can see here, AMC. God, I was looking at AMC for a minute. Now, AMC saw some scare happen to them. Saw some scare. Now, a lot of people are saying, have been saying that dark pool, that AMC 60% of the shares are being traded in the dark pool. But guys, it takes AMC to hit $33. The apes that's always buying the stock, it takes $33. The buying pressure to come back. But if we think of it this way, guys, $33 is cheap, especially if this stock plans on hitting its 52-week high. Now, guys, a lot of people are saying AMC is going to set a new 52-week high. But ask yourself, how far do you think AMC can go from here? Okay, do you think AMC got another 300% gain left in it? Or do you think AMC can reach $300 from where it's at now? If you do, write it in the comments section. Write it in the chat, guys. I want to know your thoughts on AMC. Pick your brain on this thing. But as you can see here, guys, this thing started to see some downtrend. A lot of people were panicking. This thing went all the way down to $33.74. Today's high is $41.78. So this thing shot up. Nice buying pressure. Now, guys, if you ask me, and it is me you're asking, I believe this is a bear trap. I believe it was a bear trap, guys. Shooting up to 41. But let's take a look. Let's take a look. Very high numbers. Look, what was expected was to see that large scale. Buying pressure on the small, but not too much. Selling pressure on the outflows. Looking here at the turnover rate, 19.83%. Now, why isn't that turnover rate high here in AMC? And AMC has been trading red for, I want to believe, guys, 14 consecutive trading days. I believe so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So basically, AMC has been in a downtrend for the last 13 trading days. Not 13 days. 13 trading days. So my expectation for AMC today was a red one, guys. But out of 13 tries, I'm going to be wrong eventually, right? Now, looking at the buying pressure that it did accumulate towards the end of the day, guys. The reason why that turnover rate isn't high because not too many people were able to sell AMC shares for a gain. Okay. Now, as far as this stock goes, guys, AMC is what we call a leap of faith in the stock market. Okay. So it's not bad to hold the shares or have some AMC shares, putting all your hopes into this stock. Seeing a short squeeze isn't ideal, nor is it smart, guys. So with that being said, guys, we're wrapping it up. And I appreciate everyone that came out to the show. Do not miss the rundown, guys. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm working on that rundown for you guys so we can get that thing out before 10 p.m. Central Time. So that being said, guys, don't forget, get in that Discord ASAP, guys, because tomorrow close we are charging guys to be a part of the 1K challenge as well as the Wall Street Bets chat. It only costs $10. So that being said, guys, peace, and you guys have a good day.